Hello everyone, today I'll be talking about time control, casting, and the matches I play with casting. Before we start, I would like to do some self-introduction. My name is Ho Ching Lee. I'm 17 years old. My parents are from Johor. My father is currently working overseas, and my mother is still working at Malaysia, which is in Senai and Johor. And I used to study at Sri Omega International School, and I'm currently at the last semester of foundation program at UTP. My chess knowledge is okay level, but I only play chess online, and I quit only after 1 month because the amount of toxic in the internet. I can't, and I chose chess again is because I want to give it a second chance, and hopefully I can learn something new. Firstly, we are casting, which is a move where the king and the rook shift places by moving 2 squares to each other. Sometimes the rook might move 3 squares because it's from the queen side. Casting will only be disabled if the king has moved and the rook in question has also been moved, but it will only be temporarily disabled if any square of the casting is under a threat, or there's any pieces blocking the king, or as well as the king is under threat. Next, we have time control. Let's start with blitz. Blitz is where all the moves performed by both sides are equal or less than 10 minutes, including 60 times the equipment. And next, we have rapid, which is the same thing as blitz, but the time taken is more than 10 minutes but less than the 60 minutes. And for standard, all moves are at least 60 minutes, but there is rarely any equipment. Matches with casting in the first 10 moves. This is the last part, and spoiler alert, I only managed to win 3 out of the 10 matches because of the end game I was stuck with is pretty bad, as the king is only the pieces left in the board due to me not aware of the situation that early in the game. And secondly, the amount of pieces I sacrifice for performing casting is way too much. Normally I lost like 2 to 3 pounds before the casting, or even worse above the nights. And is and I will show you the next 6 matches. For the last 6 matches, we can see that the amount of moves for the queen side casting is more than the king side casting, this is due to the amount of pieces in queen side is more than the king side, and a lot of opponents I encountered will try to force me to perform queen side rather than the king side, as as they want to lure out the queen to capture the queen as early as possible, which I found it pretty smart, and I will try to learn their way to do it. and and lastly, what I learned today is that casting is not necessarily that important in the early game, and it mostly depends on the early opening and other stuff that might be affecting it. If let's say you have a lot of last of pieces in the front row, then I wouldn't recommend you to casting that quick, as a lot of important pieces might be sacrificed because of your casting. So that's all. Thank you for listening.